Realistic expectation. Avoiding expecting what others cannot give. We cannot expect too much of others. This is particularly so when we stand in a meaningful relationship with others. From those we love much, we often expect much. From those we serve well, we frequently expect progress and thankfulness. But our expectation may be unrealistic. Families can become theaters of unfulfilled expectation, and Christians can be hurt when they expect too much from each other in the form of understanding, encouragement, and mutual support. It is therefore important that we assume the responsibility of re-evaluating our expectation of others. One important factor is to ask whether we are at the right address. We can expect something that others may not be able to give. Henri Nouwen warns us against expecting from a friend what only Christ can give. And second issue is to look at our motives for service. All too frequently we give in order to get. Finally, we need to realize that one of the greatest gifts we can give to others is the gift of freedom, where we allow the other person to take the responsibility for their own responses, choices, and future. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 9 to 10. Now, about your love for one another, we do not need to write to you, for you yourself had been taught by God to love each other. And in fact, you do love all of God's family throughout Macedonia. Yet we urge you, brothers and sisters, to do so more and more. So God encourages, expect us to continue loving each other, even without expecting any in return. It's better to give than to receive. Though many times you feel like I treat you well, dapat or you should treat me back the same way. But God doesn't expect us to do that way. He just wants us to give, to do, continue to understand, to encourage, to support, even without expecting anything in return, so that we will not be frustrated, because humans, beings, are naturally selfish, self-centered. So never expect for reciprocity or servanthood. But that's why, with God's help anyone who desire to be first will be the last. If you want to be the leader, you should be a servant of all. So that's the paradox of Christianity, and God reminds us to have realistic expectation, which is the reality is not to expect anything from the good things you have done for others. Even as a lender, or people sometimes come to us, to you, to me, to borrow money. Actually, see it as helping instead of as in lending or putting interest to it, because many times, most of the time, they will not pay you back because they are struggling and they need money. So sadly, but if big amount, be wise, making sure that there's in writing contract, so no one will also take advantage of you. So this is Mary Catherine, your education consultant, your financial advisor, professional body engineer, your international transformative and inspirational speaker, sister in the Lord. I could be your mentor if, as the Lord leads, I follow. What's important? We make a difference in someone else's life. God bless everyone.